Hey guys, Sean Loxley here. Back with our blind playthrough of Little Nightmares. I moved the stick because it said press enter for the Little Nightmares thing. I just moved the stick to switch it to the controller, and it just, I guess that counts as a click. Either, I mean, not a huge deal. It's just I wanted to explain what was going on. So last time we got through the dining area, and now it makes more sense. Because I remember this place is called the Maw. That's what the description said. And now I understand. So does the lady... Like, I assume... This is like one of those things... This is kind of like Inside, where... the player doesn't know what they're doing, but the character does. And that's sort of the reveal. So I assume that's the case in this game as well, where we're basically going to kill the lady or usurp her position or something like that. I don't know. No creaky floors here. Okay, so we have a key. We have all the... Oh, see, this is interesting, right? The lady... This painting is a lady surrounded by... Right. 4 others. And we are 6. Yeah. Oh, and is that the Maw? This painting on the wall? I don't know. Looking at a broken mirror. Oh! Interesting. So all she has to do is look at you. Makes sense with the eye thing. Okay, so what do? You crouch? Also, I noticed the doll, the statue, and we hear the heartbeat. Okay, the key is somewhere in here. I see the eye vase highlighted by the light, which means it's probably in there. I hear things. Oh. I mean, we didn't have a choice. I assume she's... Can't tell if she's there anymore. She's either there or she's not. And there's the painting again above the dresser. Actually, so the mirror being broken, that makes sense, right? Because if maybe if she sees herself, she turns to stone or whatever. I vaguely remember, like, there's a boss fight at the end. What's with this thing? Is that gonna burst open? Not yet. makes me wonder, so is the lady, is her name 5? Or is she 1? Yep, all the mirrors are broken. Lady's one of these. Oh, is this the boss fight? Oh, crap. So, I mean, I assume you have to run. That's why. Oh, hey, look at that. All the smoke and the darkness and stuff. You think we can climb this? Well, we're probably gonna have to run from her again. Awesome. It's like a big room, like an arena. Oh. Is this the boss fight? Okay. What is... What am I doing here? Did I miss something? Okay. Well, you can only climb a little bit. And who knows which of these is the lady? Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Okay. Is this a mirror? Why? So why does she... This is what's strange. There she is. Okay, where's my lock on? Okay. So it's like as soon as she appears, do you have to turn? Is that how that works? Because you probably have to get her before she gets you. Okay, as soon as... Okay. Where is she coming from now? It hurts her. Understandable. you can kind of hear, which is nice. Oh, we're still here. Oh, it's slow to get up. Oh, she broke the mirror. Well, that's kind of annoying, because, like, she... like... From the side, from the front and back, it feels like... And that was probably her last one, right? Because normally she's been coming from the sides, and this time she came from the front, I guess you would say, but... It feels shorter. It feels like you have less time because it's, you know. Also, this is probably like a weird, like, rule. Oh, come on. I wasn't even at the center yet. Does it even work in the dark? I see you, Jack. He's out in the hallway. Looking at me. Oh, here he comes. Alright, Mr. Jack. See, why must you do this now? Why must you do this now, Mr. Baby? You were sleeping. I saw you earlier. He's like, I detect boss fight. I need to bother you while you're fighting a boss. Okay. It's funny. I was like, this is gonna be a 10-minute episode. Nope. Meanwhile, he's rubbing him back and forth. It's like one leg goes over there, comes back, different leg. You coming up here, mister? Why do you never jump on my lap? Why do you jump in front of the monitor, you silly cat? Come here, you. And there's Manny over there, too. They're being prima donnas because there is kitty food. It's just not fresh. It's like, when did I put it out? 7 a.m.? So it's probably 5 hours. It's 5 hours old, Mr. Jack. Why don't you lay down? Your dad is tired, Mr. Cat. You are just too cute. You know, I do... Okay, I'll give you a chance to lay down. Oh, good. You're laying down. All right, good. Excuse me. Fear not, mister. You... Okay. Alright, we're going. Okay, so you don't really need to be in the center. Presumably just be in the light. You just have to... You don't know where she's coming from, so it would make sense to be in the center as much as possible. Which way would this be? Yeah, so we've basically done all the ways, all the... Ah, and the mirror broke. Well, but that was the last one. Yeah, of course. So did that break her mask as well, or is that the mask to the right? Do I need to grab? Yeah. Eat her face off! Oh, Jack, you're so cute. Oh, is there more? Is this the elevator? Oh yeah, we're surrounded by darkness. Oh, the lights are going out, yeah. There's a new person in charge. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat you, and well, yeah, we're kind of the same. We're eating. We don't have to eat anymore. We just. We're just consuming them by being near them. Oh, are they wearing masks too? Or, I mean, you know, even the ones that look like they have faces? Because you can kind of see under something for a second there. The ladies' quarters. A storm is coming. That coat should come in useful. Come in useful? Come in handy? That coat should be useful. Oh, is she going on her own? Yeah, I think so. I was holding up and then I don't think I have to anymore. One of the gnomes. It's not the size that counts, remember. Of the gnomes or the little nightmare. I mean, yeah, so that was okay. That was alright. It's... Even if I hadn't really been spoiled on it, because like I said, I watched the React playthrough whenever, 8 years ago, something like that. Christ, it's been that long. They were gonna, you know, the minute 6 eats some sketchy piece of meat and it's like, rah, 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 you're like, oh, okay, yeah, It's like what was that? Swallow the Sea or something like that. It's a little, I think it's free. It's a little indie game where you start out as a little whatever, and then you know, you eat the bigger fish or the smaller fish, and then eventually you get bigger and bigger and you're able to eat things. Now, you know, then the things that were eating you are now able to eat them, and you know, turns out you're just like the big bad or whatever. You know, it's fine. It's fine, but yeah, I don't know if there's a lot of replayability in this game. And the story, yeah, I don't know. I remember on the React channel, one of the people was like, "How many times do I have to do this?" And the producer or one of them was like, "Your name is 6," and they were like, "Oh," and it's just like, it's not that big of a, it's not the biggest reveal, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like I said before, I played Inside, and I was like, that was decent. You know, let me play Little Nightmares then, because that was, I'd seen it, and then I think I got this for free somehow. And then I was like, you know, I've watched the React thing, probably not gonna play it. But then I was like, you know what? Maybe. I mean, there's things that they only show the highlights, so there's you know, I may as well play it. But I didn't realize that it was so short, especially at the end. Like this and the last 2 chapters were like, you know, short. Still, I would rather have a short, good game than a game that overstays its welcome, you know? Would I recommend this to someone that hadn't played it? Sure. Whoa, excuse me. How much would I be willing to pay for this? Probably $5. You know, maybe 7, because you could tell the art is good. You know, and it seems like a lot of care was put into all the little animations and all that stuff. So you could probably do 7. You know, if it was 10, probably not. I don't know how much it is normally. 15, 20? That's way too freaking much. Then it's like you look at all these. These aren't all the people that worked on it. I would hope. There's a reason indie games are only supposed to be a handful of people. Oh my gosh. Scratching off Jack's whatever when he rubs his face on the corner of the desk. There's like this, and he's basically scraping his teeth off, and it like leaves this residue behind, so it's kind of gross. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know there's a Little Nightmares 2. I'm not super interested in it. I may have some sort of DLC for this. Not really interested in that. I know they tried to create a brand. At least I think they did. Because presumably, when they played this on the React channel was still big. And, yeah, they're so big they went after Ellen DeGeneres, for which is kind of hilarious. But, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why they went away. Was just maybe they were flavor of the month, or because they were around the same time as Epic Mealtime, right? And just, I mean, YouTube channels go away, or you know, they peak and they diminish and all that stuff. I don't have to worry about that because I'm not popular in the first place, but you know. It is what it is. I don't know. I would wonder if they would... Because everyone wants a hit, you know what I mean? So they probably they did well on the first one, then they released the second one. I don't know how that did, but there hasn't been a third one as far as I'm aware, so... I imagine the second one probably didn't do as well as the first. I don't know, indie games in general are just hard because there's so much competition, and it's not even competition with other video games. I mean, first off, if you're not going to get non-gamers playing this stuff, right? So even though you are competing with like TV and YouTube and all that stuff, you're competing with them for the attention of gamers. So, but yeah, you're not only competing with other games as well as other indie games, but also with YouTube. You're competing with work, with life. You know, if you co-funded by the Creative Europe program of the European Union. Interesting. I was probably like given a grant or something. Oh! So is this underwater? Thank you for playing. Was the maw underwater the whole time? Well, it's probably the tide. The tide comes and goes. But we can, hang on. Because there's a staircase right there. Oh, we can't move. Was the whole point that now we're free, or I guess the motivation of 6 is unknown, but you know, thank you for playing. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Alright guys, well that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. You know, a bit sad that it was previously spoiled for me, but it was still a decent little game, you know. I'm a bit disappointed by I don't know what you would call this and Inside, where they're sort of I wouldn't even necessarily call them puzzle platformers, but you could but sort of the artsy puzzle platformers with no story, or basically all style, no substance. This and Inside are both, and so it's just like I've compared I compared Inside to the game Journey, which is still fantastic, You know, I mean, that's a platformer, not necessarily a puzzle platformer, but it's a platformer and it does have a story, and it's wonderful, and I'd recommend it. And that has style as well as substance, right? This just has style, and that's it. So it's kind of like, you know, empty calories or whatever. It's like drinking a soda. I'm just kind of like, why did I do that? I didn't regret my time with it, but it's like, for me, there's no like emotional connection beyond, hey, look at that, that's cool, which is a bit of a shame. That said, it's fine for what it is. So, like I said, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As I said, thanks for coming on the journey with me. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them as well, assuming they're not memory hold, and, you know, it usually takes me a few days to get back to people anyway. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, beating the game. I really didn't know that that this chapter was going to be so short. I figured you'd have to go through a level first. I figured chapter 4 or whatever it was with the dining hall. I figured the reason that was so short was because it was just a big chase sequence, and it was more like spectacle. And I thought I was like, hey, that's fine. And then, but the last one was even shorter, so, which is fine, but yeah. So, had I known, I would have just not cut that last episode where I did. I would have kept going, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.